Orangutans have been at the San Diego Zoo since 1984.
The first orangutan to arrive at the San Diego Zoo was Janie, the only Bornean orangutan in the whole zoo.
There are 3 male and 4 female orangutans in the exhibit.
Clyde, Satu, and Cinta are the 3 male orangutans.
The 4 female orangutans are Janie, Inda, Karen, and Josephine.
2 other monkeys called Siamangs also live with the orangutans.
Instead of just having trees in the exhibit, the zoo created an artificial climbing structure that held the 300-pound orangutans better than a normal tree.
The orangutan exhibit is one of the most in-depth exhibits in the whole entire zoo, and large amounts of money have been put towards making the orangutans' living conditions better than they would have been in the wild.
Orangutans are mainly fruit and vegetable eaters.
The main vegetables the orangutans eat are cabbage, dandelion greens, romaine and iceberg lettuce, tomatoes, corn, peas, edamame, and cucumber.
The only time orangutans get fruit is when they go out for the day or as a reward for doing something good.
As well as fruits and vegetables, orangutans are part of a browse program which consists of lettuce and leaves pulled off branches.
Once a week, the orangutans are put through a program called enrichment. This is when the orangutans are rewarded for retrieving their own food from PVC pipes. In the pipes, there's everything from mustard to apple juices. The average lifespan of a wild orangutan is 30 years.
However, the orangutans living in the zoo tend to live up to 50 years old.
The zookeepers taking care of the orangutans say that they have a better health maintenance organization, or HMO, than the American citizens.
Aside from having a better healthcare organization than they would have had in the wild, the orangutans also do not have to worry about any predators that will attack them.
One very interesting statistic is that in the wild, a female orangutan might hold on to her young anywhere from 7 to 10 years.
Normally in the wild, male orangutans have their own designated territories, whereas the female orangutans wander around until they find the territory with the most goodies.
So normally in the wild, the male with the best territory and the most goodies is doing the most fornicating.
Male orangutans will not develop cheek pads like the ones you see here until they have developed their own territory.
The easiest way to tell male and female orangutans apart is by broadness of shoulder and sexual dimorphism. Males have broader shoulders than the females. As you can see, the orangutans live with 2 Siamangs, another type of monkey. Normally in the wild, orangutans wouldn't live near these Siamangs or each other because orangutans are considered solitary creatures, living alone in their own little spaces.
The size of the orangutan habitat is conducive to the type of activity that they perform every day.
Since orangutans climb a lot and are very active and mobile, they have an ornate climbing structure. The orangutan exhibit is very large and is big enough to suit the orangutan's needs.
The orangutan exhibit is cleaned by zookeepers at least once a week.
Orangutans get attention from zookeepers at least once a day, anywhere from feeding to activities to the annual checkup the orangutans receive.
This is Chris, the main zookeeper for the orangutans. He helped us get a lot of information. Thank you, Chris.